How you guys doing today? This is Derek House from dhfdns.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make my protein triple chocolate oatmeal cookies. So let's get to it. The first thing you're going to do is make some oat flour, so take out either a food processor or a blender and put in 2 cups or 160 grams of rolled oats. Now just process or blend them until they look like flour. And there is your oat flour. If you don't have a food processor or you just prefer it, you can make this recipe in a bowl with either a hand mixer or whisk. I like using a food processor because it makes things a little bit quicker and easier. So take out either a bowl or your food processor and add in your oat flour. If you made your oat flour in your food processor, you can obviously just leave it in there. Next, add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, 3/4 a cup of sweetener, 2 tablespoons or 32 grams of sugar-free chocolate syrup, 10 tablespoons or 50 grams of cocoa powder, which is a great source of fiber with 2 grams for every 10 calories, 1 cup or 244 grams of unsweetened applesauce, 3 ounces or 85 grams of plain fat-free Greek yogurt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 scoops or 120 grams of chocolate protein powder. Take out and chop 1 avocado in half. Add in your half. If you don't like avocados, don't worry because you can't taste it at all. And I'm not sure if anyone would ask this question, but you want to make sure you scoop it out of its skin. You don't want to add the skin to this recipe. If you guys don't have a food processor, this one is only around $25 to $30 shipped. I've had mine forever and it still works great. I'll post a link in the description below to it. And now just mix or process everything together. And the last thing you're gonna add in is 1.5 cups or 120 grams of rolled oats. The goal here is to keep the texture of the rolled oats, so we're not gonna process them. Instead, we're gonna mix them around with a spoon. Preheat your oven on 350, take out a baking sheet and then coat it with some non-stick cooking spray. Take a spoon and just spoon your batter onto the baking sheet, however big you want your cookies. Now this is optional, but I like to add some white chocolate chips to some of them. You could also add nuts, raisins, regular chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, or anything else you can think of. Put them in the oven on 350 for around 10 to 15 minutes. You're definitely gonna wanna check them after 10 minutes. After 10 minutes for me, they do look done, so I'm just gonna take them out. A quick way to check if they're done is by taking a toothpick, inserting it into the middle of the cookie, and pulling it out. If it comes out clean, they're done. And there are your protein triple chocolate oatmeal cookies. As far as the calories go, in the whole recipe, there's 2,182, 50 grams of fat, 261 grams of carbs, and 172 grams of protein. As you guys saw, the cookies are done, so now I'm just gonna try a bite. So you have the texture of an oatmeal raisin cookie, and then they taste like a chocolate cake. So you combine the two, and you get an absolutely delicious cookie. And one quick tip, if you make your cookies about half the size of these, they're only gonna be about 100 calories a piece. Alright guys, I just want to thank you for watching. If you like this recipe, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It motivates me to keep making these. If you haven't already subscribed and you'd like to, you can click right there on the screen coming up. By subscribing, you'll get an email every week telling you I upload a new video. Comments or suggestions go down below. I do try and respond to everybody. Thank you guys again for watching. I got some cookies to finish. Stay healthy.